In just a few months, drug enforcement outlined in Measure 110 reform goes into effect. Isabella Warren reports Deschutes County is seeking almost $1 million to implement the changes.
House Bill 4002 is expected to go into effect September 1st, and Deschutes County is already preparing. At a Wednesday meeting, commissioners discussed new deflection programs with the county's behavioral health department.
Thankfully, with the resources that will be coming our way, we can add capacity to those two programs to be able to respond. We don't want law enforcement sitting around waiting for us to get there, waiting for them to get there. So there will be, 20-minute response kind of timeline to be able to get to them.
The county is seeking state funding for programs to provide treatment and assistance to those charged with a drug misdemeanor. The state will provide half of the $756,000 funding to continue coordination with local partners, Best Care, and Ideal Options.
There is all indications that there's a lot of interest in continuing this funding longer term. So I think, if we develop a successful program and we're showing good outcomes, we have high hopes that we'll see continued funding.
If those facing drug charges agree to the deflection program and follow through, charges can be dismissed and records can be expunged.
Being able to, stop people in their spot and say, hey, do you have a problem here? Do you need help? And then really taking some folks that are struggling and doing some aggressive things, against themselves or others, with the public safety system being plugged back in.
Commissioners also agreed to accept $1.32 million in grant funding for the Oregon Criminal Justice Commission Impacts Program. It will support the county's Stabilization Center until spring of 2025. The center expects to get state funding beyond the next fiscal year because of its success.
I think the piece we were missing was how to get people to come to those services for those that were just really not willing or ready.
Behavioral Health says they will use program models from other parts of the state and tailor it here in Deschutes County.
Now, what will happen to someone who doesn't want to go into this program?
Well, they could actually face up to 180 days in custody.
All right. Thank you, Isabella.